Marvel Snap's latest card release, Werewolf by Night, is here, and honestly, I'm pretty impressed with it after my first play session. I was expecting this 3 energy card that scaled up to a decent stat line to be playable, but I was honestly shocked at how often I found myself having a double-digit stat line on this 3-drop. Something that's really key about it, past just getting big, is if you're playing the games in a way where you're maintaining priority going into key turns, the fact that Werewolf by Night jumps around the board quite frequently makes it very difficult for your opponent to remove it with key tech cards like Shang-Chi or the Shadow King. Other important things to note about this ability is that the on-reveal effect of the card that you're playing doesn't actually have to go off in order for Werewolf by Night to move. This means if you play your on-reveal card into a Cosmo or into nowhere, the Werewolf is still going to jump after them into that spot. It also means that the card has to be actually played out, so Werewolf by Night is not going to jump to an on-reveal card generated by something like, say, an Arnim Zola or a copy of Sinister London. This first deck list that I have for today's feature is one that leverages Werewolf by Night quite effectively. The basic idea is that I wanted to have as many free and cheap things to move Werewolf around the board as possible, and this led me to playing Wasp, as well as Yellow Jacket, as well as Thor generating Mjolnir to be able to bounce him all around the board. We have Jane Foster the Mighty Thor to pick all of these up, giving us a giant Werewolf flurry on that final turn of the game, and because we're going to be playing a bunch of 0 energy cards anyways, we have a Lockjaw here to allow us to swap them for massive things in our deck, such as America Chavez and Hulk, or even fishing up Werewolf by Night if we hadn't found it yet. One important interaction to note with Werewolf by Night and Lockjaw, however, is that when you play an on-revealed card into the Lockjaw path, Werewolf will not jump to that location. That being said, even with this small bit of anti-synergy, I think these 2 related strategies are individually powerful enough that they're worth doing. A couple of notes on cards at the bottom end of the curve here. Spider-Ham as well as Nico Minoru are both just cheap on-reveal cards that we don't mind playing into Lockjaw that we can also use to bounce Werewolf around the board. So if you're missing either of those 2 higher series cards and want to give this deck a try, I'd recommend replacing them with another cheap on-reveal card such as Iceman or Korg. At any rate, I hope you enjoy the gameplay highlight of this deck. I think it does a good job of not only showcasing Werewolf by Night, but also just how reasonable the Lockjaw strategy is in this metagame. If you do enjoy what you see, snap that button for the rest of the day. Have fun. Get shanked in the middle. Ooh, they played for the right. That's got to be good for us, huh? And we spiked the Chavez left. Sometimes lucky. Oh, they're playing Chavez in their Hawk deck. That's a choice. Victory. We're good regardless of what we got here, but it's interesting choice. Just slamming a big Hulk's been good a few times.
Behold my creations.
Nice. Here?
Opponent snapped.
I'm gonna play this out in case they're a what's it called deck? Sandman deck.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Just do this, and then we slam a big Hulk on the right? Yes! Werewolf by Night still jumps into nowhere and Cosmo. I think that's actually better for me, right? Because it spreads my power out evenly? I will say this deck not feeling like it's just dead to Sandman is definitely a plus in its favor. They stayed? What a gamer.
Victory.
A little bit this evening.
My creations.
Slipped by me. Rude magic. Negative surfer, maybe? Drawing 2 cards sounds pretty good. It also means my Hulk gets bigger. Yeah, confirmed negative surfer. Which, the negative surfer means that this isn't particularly good for them. The way this works out, I might actually use the Wasp next turn so we can move the Werewolf twice again.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
I kinda want to Jane the lab.
I am Iron Man.
So we'll go Wasp here, Jane here. Something noteworthy though, if I go Wasp here, Jane here, I'll just say it's my last honor removal. That's actually not true. I have a hammer coming out of my deck, right? Hulk is bigger than Infinite this game. He is bigger than Infinite, isn't he?
I am Iron Man.
I think that's enough. We go. They need like Wong plus Surfer, right? Because this pulls this into the middle, which is 16, 18. And a single Surfer is only plus 16. That was another really sick game.
My creations.
So again, just 2 reasons to not Spider-Ham right away in this deck. The first is that if you draw the Pupper, having Spider-Ham later gives us another trigger. And the second is that waiting for this makes it more likely that a card that you care about that's like a big payoff has moved over left into their hand. I would snap this hand if I wasn't trying to record content and didn't want to risk chasing my opponent out. I think this is a strong hand that I would snap here. Mother of God. Holy shit. Oh, man. Look at him go, chat. Ow. They burned their Shang-Chi, lol. No! Come back! My wolf isn't done jumping around the board yet! All right, so we were gonna get put Wolf to an 11, put Wolf to a 13, and then the hammer was gonna have him finish on 15, right? We were gonna get to go hammer into Hulk on the last turn.
My creations.
A playoff curve here. Waiting on the Spider Ham is both good if we draw a Werewolf and it makes the Hulk better. I'm gonna continue playing off curve. Is Ravona worth 3K? I don't think any card is worth 3,000 tokens, but I think Ravona's a playable Marvel Snap card. If you want to play games with her, it's probably fine. You got the Arrow one. I actually despise the artwork on the Arrow Ultimate variant. Big do not like energy. Teach their own and all that, but not my cup of tea. Wolf, Ham, Yellow Jacket. And then we have Wasp next turn, so I can either go Wasp Hulk, or I could go Wasp Nico High Evolutionary. Depending on what and where exactly we want things to end up at.
Opponent snapped.
I don't want to do this. Goliath gamers and their boomer snaps, chat. Get out.
Victory.
Appreciate the support. Welcome back. Hey, Big Fish, glad you're doing the YouTube stuff. Good to have you here for a live one. Rank 1's playing Loki, chat. I hope you're not too surprised. Try to stay in your chairs. I am back to tell you that I used my one Spotlight cash and I got a duplicate again. Will I learn next week? Probably not. Oh, they're a Loki by night gamer at least, doing something interesting. Let's go Wasp into Thor. So that way, if we hit Werewolf by night, he jumps over here. Our deck's mostly bangers here, huh? It's Werewolf by night, Chavez, Hulk, and Cage. Like, obviously, Cage is a medium hit, but the other three are all pretty fantastic for us. And I didn't spend that energy here, so I get to make Hulk a little bit bigger. It's a 12 power Werewolf by night, gamers.
Union.
I'm supposed to flip these and put the higher power thing here. There's no way they have room to put Shang-Chi in their Werewolf by Night Loki deck, right? Says local man about to get rinsed by a Shang-Chi. Nope, no room. What's a Shang-Chi? Never heard of him, chat. Never heard of him. That was a sweet showing for our deck, huh? We never got to Werewolf by Night, but the Lockjaw plan came together well.
My creations.
I think with the Lockjaw queued up, as much as I would love to turn Ham into a little demon, I definitely want to shove these into Lockjaw, I think. Mother of God. I don't know if I can snap on the London, but I kind of want to. They allow me to do this as a job, so thanks for keeping me around. Alright, I doubt they can disrupt London, so I think I'm gonna snap on Double Thor. Oh, yeah. Oh, snap. He jumps even if the on reveals don't trigger, such as a Cosmo lane. Oh, that's really interesting to know. I would have thought Cosmo would have stopped him, but... Yeah, I guess it says if you played an on reveal card, not... Interesting, good to know. Mother of God! Sorry, I missed that Thor. Where was Mjolnir going? Oh, you better believe we're copying the hammer, chat.
Union. To me.
Ow! Jane into Mjolnir? I don't think I need more Mjolnir procs, right? Because there's 2 Mjolnirs in my deck right now, gamers. Because we created a third.
Union. To me.
I know we could be living in a world where they shag my chi, chat, but I'm gonna choose to believe.
Union. To me.
Oh, he doesn't jump.
Union. To me.
Whoa, I thought for sure he'd jump. Oh my God, we got Luke Cage and they Shadow Kinged us. We got Luke Cage and the Shadow Kinged us. Doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. What up, Paul?
Victory.
Hilarious. Okay, so we now know when you play an on reveal into here, the wolf doesn't jump, which feels weird to me, but it's good to know. What a fantastically fun game. We're up 23 cubes in 8 games. Holy shit. I guess we have been winning some 8 cubers, huh? Do I need to do this now? I kind of don't, right? I can wait. There's no reason to rush it.
Face the might of Asgard.
The wolf definitely gets into Death's Domain, which actually is weird to me. It's weird that the wolf goes into Death's Domain, but that it doesn't go into the Lockjaw lane. Does that feel inconsistent to anybody else? It feels inconsistent to me. Because then Chavez comes out of my Lockjaw. This has been a sweet wolf game. You can see all the bits of the deck pop off. Opponent is really cooking. Some kind of bounce brew with the move cards. So I could go like this. Yeah, like this. Final answer.
Union to me.
I like the visual of the werewolf chasing the hammer. Whoa! GG. I guess I messed that up, huh? I wasn't thinking their wolf could get into Death's Domain, but I guess it could, huh? Yeah, Opponent played that really well. That was my game to lose, and I definitely lost it. That's all. Snap the like button if you'd be so kind, and check back in again tomorrow for another highlight.